Hi, you are on Maximus, the channel where you can grow and maximize your potential to greatness. I'm Max Orleans, and welcome to the channel. On the last video, we have talked about wisdom, but what we didn't say is what wisdom truly is. So in this video, we'll briefly talk about wisdom and also share with you the 4 tips you can use to gain wisdom. So let's get to it. Dictionary define wisdom as the quality of having experience, knowledge, and good judgment. Basically, being wise is one of the greatest quality one person can have. The ability to understand life and on top of it, to apply knowledge when it matters the most. And that, my friends, is the key to open unlimited doors, the key to success, the key to life, and the key to happiness. So we all could agree this is something worth having. And if you don't have wisdom yet, well, it's worth it for you to acquire and to gain it, because it's the key to life, it's the key to happiness, it's the key to everything. So how does one acquire wisdom? Do we need to have the same experience as King Solomon had when God deliberately asked Solomon, what he wanted to rule his kingdom before the kingdom was passed on from his father David to him? Do we need to have a similar experience? Yes and no. No, let's start with no. No, because not all of us are called to be rulers. Not all of us will have the opportunity to be king and queens and have a kingdom to rule. So our experience will be different. But a definite yes, because wisdom comes from God. Therefore, only God can give us wisdom. But the question is, how do we position ourselves? How do we acquire wisdom? How do we position ourselves so God can bless us just like he blessed Solomon with wisdom? Now, here are the 4 tips. Now, let's start with tip number 1. Tip number 1, the fear of the Lord. In Proverbs 9 verse 10, it says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. Now, the word fear echoes loudly in this passage, so therefore I do not want it to be misinterpreted. So the word fear in this passage, in this context, it simply means that it's having reverence for God and knowing that God is the creator, God is the almighty, powerful, and the loving God that God truly is. It's having reverence for God. And tip number 2 is to earnestly seek wisdom. Solomon himself said it in Proverbs 2 verse 4. We must look for it as for silver and search it as for hidden treasure. I don't know about you, I've never seen treasures right in the open. You have to go deep, you have to dig deep to find treasure. Otherwise, if it was all in the open like this, it will not be treasure, it will be garbage. We have to have the burning desire to seek wisdom. And that's how we'll acquire wisdom. We have to seek it like our life depends on it. Otherwise, all of us will have been called wise, all of us would have been wise, but unfortunately, not all of us are wise. Number 3 is the word. We have to make the word our daily bread. We have to make the word of God. We have to study the word, meditate on it, and consume it daily to a point that the word becomes our lifestyle and we live by the word. And tip number 4 is prayer. God welcomes all of us, any of us, to hold him accountable because he simply cannot lie. Whatever he says has to come to pass. And whatever he promised, he already delivered. Now, if you and I have not yet received what God had promised to us, it's simply because we are not ready. We simply have not yet positioned ourselves to receive what God had promised. He's waiting on us. He's already delivered it. It's there. The blessing is there. Whatever we ask, it's there, it's ready. We just have to either ask the right way or position ourselves to receive it. In James 1 verse 5, it says, if any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who will give generously to all without fault, and it will be given. It's that simple. Ask, and it shall be granted. I know I'd only promised you 4 tips, but guess what? I have a bonus, and the bonus is to share your experience with others. When you share, you'll grow, and through it all, you can inspire somebody. There you have it. That were my 4 tips and bonus for you on how to gain wisdom. Please apply these steps. These steps will not cost you a penny, but in return, you'll gain wisdom, life in general, the key that opens unlimited doors, key to success, key to happiness, and key to life in general. I pray that you have found value in this video. If you did, please consider subscribe to this channel, comment, and give a big thumbs up and share this video. And please also don't forget to use our links down below for Weebull, Robinhood, and Coinbase in case you want to buy some cryptocurrencies. So I thank you. I appreciate the time that you spend watching this video and look forward to see you in the next one. Please don't miss it. Thanks for watching.